Hi, my name's Amber Newberry. I am the founder and owner of Beautiful and Beloved, which is a global marketplace where we sell things that are handmade by survivors of human trafficking. I got to speak at the Influence Conference this year on social justice, and so I want to talk to you a little bit about what we talked about there. Basically, the way that this business started, the way Beautiful and Beloved started, was because of the first Influence Conference where I met the founder of Fashionable. From there, in the next several weeks, I met the founders of several other organizations like Fashionable, and they became my partners. God gave me a dream to bring them all together in one place, and now we have Beautiful and Beloved, and we're online, and we have a store in Colorado. And it's been this incredible, awesome journey that God has brought us on. And so when I talk about social justice, there are a lot of different ways you can go. There are a lot of different things that break God's heart. And He puts those different things in people's hearts. So you could have passion for the homeless in your own city. You could have passion for orphans. You can have passion to give people in Africa clean water. Whatever your passion is, it's something unique that God gave you, and that He wants you to move and have move in action on. What we talked about in our social justice revival was that you can do anything. So if you feel like God is really moving on your heart to help the homeless, but you feel like it's not something you can actually move forward in helping with, you could pray about it. You could pick a day every week to fast for the homeless in your city. Praying and fasting is not nothing. It is actually a really substantial something that shows God that you're listening and that you know He has a purpose for you. But I want to encourage you that you can go beyond that. Just a couple months ago, God really put it on my heart that I should be going to Africa to work with some girls from a safe house there. And I was asked 3 separate times to go, and 3 separate times I said it was impossible. There was no way I could go. I had 4 kids. I still have 4. I have 4 kids. My husband was deployed, and it just seemed impossible. But after the 3rd time, I felt like, well, you know what? I'm just going to, maybe I'll see if I can just raise the money. And within 2 weeks, my trip was fully funded. And within another week, I had people lined up to watch all 4 of my children while I was gone for 2 weeks. And in a 3-week period of time, God took it is completely impossible for me to do this, and turned it into a, no, really, now you're going to go do this. So I just want to encourage you that if you step out in faith to what God has really put on your heart and what He's encouraging you to, that He will be faithful to follow through and make those things possible for you, even if they seem impossible right now, because nothing is impossible with God. And my husband told me when I was crying, like, oh, I don't think I could go to Africa. He said, you just have to step into the water. Like Moses had to step into the water for the Red Seas to part. And the Israelites had to step into the Jordan River before the waters parted and they made their way to the Promised Land. You have to step out in faith for God to make a big impact using you. And I just really want to encourage you that whatever social justice need has been put on your heart, that God put it there for a reason, and that is something that He wants you to step out in faith on and work with Him on. And if right now that's praying and fasting, that's amazing. If you feel like He's doing more, that would be, then you should go ahead and do that. So thank you guys so much. I hope you feel a little bit encouraged to go and move forward with the things that God has put on your heart. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to talk to y'all. And if you have any other questions, you can email me at beautifulandbeloved@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to talk with you about any ideas that you might have.